Solomon Nelson, release the Nippard phase.
Another plane has hit the second science-based lifting YouTuber. Solomon Nelson has dropped yet another demolition job. The first, of course, being on Mike Israetel's PhD, but now Solomon has eyed up a new target, Jeff Nippard. Many of you will know Jeff already, a huge creator in the fitness space and seen by many as the science guy. Solomon's video breaks down comments that Jeff made on Solomon's critique of Mike's PhD thesis. These comments have, of course, since been deleted. Solomon also talks about his history with Jeff, working with him in a professional capacity, critiquing some of his workouts that he posted on YouTube, as well as just his overall thoughts on Jeff. Of course, the comments that Jeff left on Mike's Instagram post about Solomon's critique of Mike's thesis were under the pretense that Solomon had been critiquing an old draft version of Mike's PhD, but now we know that this is in fact false, and he actually did have the final copy. So I'm assuming that's why Jeff has since deleted these Instagram comments, but thankfully we do have screenshots. Bro was out here adding semicolons to Mike's rough draft from 13 years ago, thinking he did something. Solomon trying to play off his Reddit-brained parasocial anti-fan hit piece as a good faith attempt to help fix the way administrators archive their papers is pretty funny. Jeff then reached out to Solomon privately and asked him to remove a line from his description where Solomon had listed Jeff as a previous client of his. Before all of this, Solomon had made previous videos critiquing Jeff Nippard's workout programs, specifically a bench specialization program as well as a women's specialization program. Now, the main critiques that Solomon had were that they were asking for rep ranges that just were impossible given the required load, as well as being excessively high in volume to the point that it was just junk volume. I believe these videos were posted in 2024, at least a year ago, and Jeff did reply in the comment section of both these videos, and he accepted the feedback that Solomon gave him. He acknowledged that some of these workouts weren't necessarily up to the standard that they should have been. And after these videos were posted, Jeff reached out to Solomon privately to request his consulting services to ensure that future workout programs were of a higher standard. Solomon then did 2 projects for Jeff, of which he received exceptionally positive feedback about, and I don't believe they have worked together since. Sometime later, Solomon was looking at the comment section of one of his videos that Jeff had originally commented on, and he noticed that Jeff's comment had seemingly disappeared, which was weird because this was a constructive comment. There was no hate in it that YouTube would flag it for. So Solomon reached out to Jeff and asked him, is there any chance that you removed this comment? Of which Jeff denied and said, no, this is not something that I did. Which is definitely strange. Jeff wouldn't lie about something so minor like that, would he? I don't know. Solomon is on an absolute tear right now. Please go give this guy a follow on YouTube. The trajectory that he has is ridiculous, and I'm excited to see what his next video is talking about and who his next target may be. If you enjoyed, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.